everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video, it's another autumnal cozy vlog, and on Saturday, today is Thursday, I have the girls coming over and I am hosting an autumnal paint pumpkins with me sort of night. Let's redo that sentence. On Saturday night I have the girls coming over to host a paint pumpkins party with me and them. We're not doing very well at this, but basically the girls are coming over. We're going to paint pumpkins. We're each in charge of like a food category, if that makes sense as well. I'm on baking duty and I'm genuinely so excited. So that is going to be on this video. But first, before we head to the yard this afternoon and get absolutely soaked, because the heavens have been open all day, I have a little parcel to undo with you. And if you've been following me for a while, you would know that this isn't the first time I've ever worked with Ana Luisa, and I'm in fact wearing some of their pieces now. We will begin with talking about these earrings. The first time I ever worked with Ana Luisa, which would have been 18 months to 2 years ago now, these are one of my first ever orders. I honestly wear these nearly daily. They have not tarnished, they have worn impeccably, and for the price point of these, the quality is incredible. On my daily wearings, I actually haven't taken this off since March this year when I worked with them before I headed to Monaco. If you've seen my pack with me video, you'd have seen me working with Ana Luisa, and this is just the most beautiful, most delicate little bracelet with a flower on it, and again, it hasn't tarnished in any way. So I can put my hands to my heart and promise you that these pieces do not tarnish. They wear beautifully and they last for years upon years. The first piece in this gorgeous jewellery haul is this stunning gold heart necklace. How beautiful is this? I'm going to try it on for you guys now just so we can see it on. How lovely is this? Oh my goodness me, I'm actually obsessed. It's so delicate and so pretty, yet just adds such a statement to this jumper. I feel like it was a really pretty jumper before, but I now look really, really put together, especially with the gold earrings matching the gold necklace. This is stunning. Okay. We'll just take this one off while we try the next one on, and then I'll put them together as like a little stack so we can see how beautifully everything pairs together. Also, just an FYI, we are I think about 10 weeks away or 9 weeks away now from Christmas, so it's definitely time to start thinking about prezzies, and as always all links will be in the description box down below. And moving on to necklace number 2, love the colour of this packaging. I'm such a vanilla girly. So next up we have a 2-tier necklace, and I feel like the best way to do these necklaces justice is to just try them on straight away. It's suddenly got very dark outside. Really not looking forward to doing the horses this evening. And here we have the beautiful necklace number 2, which just looks stunning. So it is actually one necklace. It just comes in the 2 tiers, so it kind of looks like you're wearing a little stack even though you're not. So basically you're getting 2 necklaces for the price of 1. Again, it just makes me look so much more put together, again with the matching gold earrings. Just adding a necklace, adding accessories to basic items really does just change the game. I mean, it looks absolutely beautiful. And if we now add the heart as well, if you are looking to shop any of the beautiful pieces that I have shown you guys today and are wanting to have a little bit more of a browse on the website, all of the links will be in the description box down below. Also to note as well, there's free and easy shipping, as well as free and easy exchanges and returns if you're not content with anything, as well as every piece having a 2-year warranty. So you're either happy with your pieces or you get your money back. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this part of the video and for working with me again. And now let's get on with this week's video. Although we're coming straight back to where I just left you. I've gone very dark because outside has suddenly gone very dark and we're working with natural lighting. It is 12:30 in the afternoon and it is pitch black outside. I really do feel like my horses are dying to come in. But the longer they're out, the less mucking out I have to do and the less hay I'm using. You know. But I have been doing some shopping personally, so not an ad, on Marks and Spencer's, but I wanted to share with you some of the items that I've ordered because if I love them I know you're going to love them, and again all the links will be in the description box down below. And the first item is literally the cutest thing in the whole wide world. Look at this hot water bottle. I actually love it. So this is the new Spencer Bear from Marks and Spencer's. I think it's new. I don't think I've ever seen a Spencer Bear before. I feel like this is like the new Percy Pig in a way. But yes, this is Spencer Bear and this is the hot water bottle teddy bear, and I'm so excited to use him. He was £22.50. It's also got Spencer Bear written on the back here. He is so soft and so cuddly, and oh my goodness, and I was actually going to save this haul until tomorrow, but I'm so desperate to have a hot water bottle this evening that I therefore then have to share everything with you today. Next up is something I'm very excited about, and I feel like my equestrian style since going to New York the other day has shifted slightly. I'm a huge fan of Paige Lorenz. Actually sure how you pronounce her surname, but I'm a massive fan of her and her style and her American equestrian style. And she is always wearing fleeces, and 9 times out of 10 she's wearing a green fleece. So for £35, when I saw this teddy fleece pine green, what do you call this, jumper? Zip up sweatshirt? I don't know. From Marks and Spencer's, I had to buy it. This on a crisp winter's day. The base layer on underneath, it's fleecy in the inside like a normal fleece, if that makes sense. I'm hoping you can see. I know it's so dark and I am so sorry. And then it's got this really nice teddy fleece on the outside. It's fully zipped, it's got lovely fleecy pockets, and again for £35, I bought it oversized in a size 10 just so I can fit some jumpers and things underneath it in case I want to. But I'm not always the biggest coat person because I do sometimes feel a little bit claustrophobic. So I'm thinking on like a really, really chilly, either autumn or winter day, when I'm not fancying a massive coat but I still obviously want to be warm and look cozy. This is the perfect alternative. Yeah, I mean, I'm completely obsessed with this. I know I'm going to be wearing this to absolute death at the horses. We now tell that the sun shining because all of a sudden we have really nice lighting. Same but different this time, but this one is a 3/4 zip and again beautifully fleeced on the inside. This one's definitely giving like Virgin River, that kind of American cozy, like rustic lumberjack kind of vibe, do you know what I mean? But I really, really like it. And again, at the yard, so cozy. And it's the colour of, hey, it's the colour of like mud and stuff. Like it's not really going to show any marks either, which I really like, even though it's kind of really aesthetically pleasing and light coloured and pretty. This one also has a hood. Again, a fleece lined hood, the other one didn't. This one has pockets that aren't fleece lined. The only difference with this one is it has got this like jumper cuff to the bottom of it and on the sleeves too, which I'm not usually the biggest fan of this sort of material because again, I find it quite restricting. But what I will say is these ones are really elastic and really soft. Again, £35, and again I have bought this one oversized in a size 10 just so it's a little bit bigger and I can fit bits and bobs underneath it if I wanted to. And also what I will say about the Marks and Spencer's haul is this, I think, is the first ever Marks and Spencer's like online clothing haul I've done. Everything comes with hangers and I love that. Once I remove the plastic of this, we have some pyjamas to go through. Oh my goodness. Okay. Have bought this true to size in a size small. £35 again, but I feel like the best £35 I'm ever going to spend. To match my hot water bottle, are you ready? We have the Spencer Bear matching pyjama set. I'm actually obsessed. The quality of the bottoms, like this is unreal. The top is this teddy fleece, like, fleecy lined on the inside as well, and it is just absolutely beyond dead cute. I feel like these are probably going to sell out quite quickly. I mean, they're definitely not going to be sexy. Partners may not be the most keen of these, or future partners, but who cares? Not me. Besides, I'm single, so I really don't care. Christmas morning, snuggled up in my Spencer Bear. My Spencer Bear pyjamas, can you actually imagine? Oh, this is the cutest thing in the whole wide world. I'm sorry. Why are these just so cute? I'm actually going to look like a teddy bear and I'm so happy about it. Next up we've got some knitted dresses. They're both the same dress, just in different colours. These are what I would call your absolute timeless capsule wardrobe classic basic dresses. They're ribbed and they're polo neck. And they're also maxi length, but they do have a teeny tiny little slit at the bottom as well. So even if you're wearing long boots, you'd be able to get a bit of a glimpse of the boot. I mean, it's not doing any justice on the hanger, but however, I did buy the same sort of dress from M&S about 4 or 5 years ago. I still have it in my wardrobe and I still wear it every single autumn winter. Basically, if you're looking for black knitted dresses, head to the description box. This dress is the same dress as the last one, just in kind of more of a fawn, mink, taupey sort of colour. You can probably see the rib detail a little bit more and the fabric a little bit better. Black's quite difficult to show, I feel like, on videos. But just seriously stunning. I can imagine this with a big fur coat on the top, a big cosy scarf in the winter, and obviously keeping it as it is in the autumn. And actually you'll be able to see the slits a little bit better on this coloured dress as well. So it's a really, really lovely dress. It's an absolute wardrobe basic. As I said, if you're looking for knitted dresses, M&S. Right, before I undo this and before I share with you, I have the White Company version of this. No. Nowhere near, and about 3 times more expensive, and I'm being serious. Go to the description box. Honestly guys, I'm so impressed. So these are navy panelled pyjamas, and as I said, I've got the grey version from the White Company. They're just not worth it. I'm sorry, they're just not. There's some things from the White Company which 100% are worth it. These pyjamas are 10 times as soft and just feel 10 times more luxurious. These are £30. I was actually going to Primark the other day and I saw that they had similar pyjamas to this at around the same price, the quality just nowhere near. So honestly, do your pyjama shopping at Marks and Spencer's, because I guarantee they will be in just as good a condition, so long as obviously you're like following the washing instructions, etc. They will be in just as good a condition this year as what they will be next year and the year after. Maybe obviously just being so timeless, and I feel like these are a little bit more how should we put it, like a well-established pyjama. You know, if over the next autumn to festive season you're spending a lot of time with family, maybe you're staying over at your in-laws, this is the sort of pyjama that you can, you know, walk out into the kitchen with, make a cup of tea and not worry that your mother-in-law stood there. It's a very classy and very respectable pyjama, I think. But yes, they come with the top and the matching trousers, and these are just stunning for £30. Hello everybody, you've got one guess as to decide where we are going before we head to the yard today. It rhymes with, or maybe it is, pumpkin spice and all things nice. So basically we're off to Starbucks first. I do have my new fleece on though from M&S. How gorgeous is this? It's so cosy and warm. I literally feel as snug as a bug in a rug, but let's head to Starbucks. And all of a sudden the day has just gone from great to even better. There is just something about a pumpkin spice latte and me that just go hand in hand perfectly, but anyway, I'm now about to drive, so I'll catch you guys at the yard. Just like that, we've arrived at the yard with our pumpkin spice latte and chef's kiss. There is just nothing on this planet that beats this. Oh, it's not tipping it down with rain and it's kind of cozy and grey outside. And I've got the whole no makeup, I've got the Clarins lip oil, I've got my Starbucks, I've got the cherry red nails, and I'm in a pine green fleece. I kind of feel like I'm living my Pinterest dream. And you know, like the Pinterest side of TikTok, like the TikTok Pinterest, like the really aesthetic videos. I feel like I'm that girl right now. I feel like I'm living in a movie. And here, everybody, is to romanticising our lives, even on them grey bleak days where you may not be feeling yourself. You've got to romanticise every single day. So, here's to that. Here's to us. Here's to a wonderful rest of October and a fabulous start to November, which is coming around a lot quicker than what it is supposed to be, because Vlogmas is coming. Vlogmas is coming. It's coming round fast. The plan's all down, everything's ready to go. It's gonna be a lot, but it's exciting, it's all exciting. So anyway, I'm going to get out the car. I'm gonna go and grab my horse, tack my horse up, and probably have about a 10-15 minute ride, because I mean, it's not looking beautiful outside, but I need the exercise, he needs the exercise, and we've got some lessons booked in, which then will eventually lead to some competitions coming up this winter. So yes, let's get our asses in gear. While we very slowly wait for Ringo to make his way over to the gate, I actually have some new gloves today. Again, we'll leave them linked down below. You'd almost think I was an influencer. Baby. These, however, are the Holland Cooper riding gloves. They've got touch, like phone touch thingies on the thumb and on the first finger. These are actually in the chocolate brown, which I love, 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 love my browns and all my neutrals. Hi, Papa. Oh no, it is raining. Ah, Dingo, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining, and it's, oh, don't get my new jump dirty. It's my new gloves. These are Mummy's new gloves. Oh. You're so cute. That's Mummy's Starbucks. You want a Starbucks? You'd actually probably like some of this. Do you want some of this? A little bit. If I tipped on the cup before we get tipped on, because it is raining. What's this, Dingo? Have a little look at the lid. You'll all like it. What do you think of that? A bit more. You like it now? Realistically now, are we going to ride? If it's already raining. What do we think, Dings? Do you want a wet ride? A bit of a soggy one, even if we just walk for a minute? That was a good catch. What do you reckon? That's truly desperate to come in. What do I do? Do I muck you out quickly? So that the mucking out is done, and grab your sister in and grab you and then ride? Do you reckon that's... Thank you. Do we think that's a better idea, Dings? Do you want Mummy to leave you here for a second? Or do you want to come in and I muck out with you around, just in case it's... Yeah, shall I get you in and then I can muck out with you in there? We can all muck out together then. Yeah, does that sound fun? Are you the best baby boy in the whole world? Let's bring Ringo in. Ready then? There's one thing that Ringo does. It is love his mum. He honestly just loves me. Don't you? We're the best of friends. Forever and ever and ever and ever. You're filthy. I feel like the new plan is get him in and muck him out, muck her out, bring her in, because she's over there on her own at the moment, so she won't be very happy, and I think it is about to tip it down, and then see what the weather's doing once we're done. Because we can always have a bit of a later night ride, if necessary, but I don't really want to get my tack wet either for the sake of it, you know? Grab the camera. Bridget, you don't need to eat the horse. You don't need to eat the horse. Pardon you, Dingo. Ooh, let's take you in this way actually, so we're not going past a mat. Ugh. This dog is nuts. Doggo has zoomies. Oi! You fell over! Bridget! Behave, please. Come on, have your munch before she eats you. Come on. Honestly. Let's bring you in this way, Dings. Get you in from this side. Oh, that door's so stiff and heavy. Right, you come on in. Sorry, darling. You've not been mucked out yet. No, you haven't. You've got to come in. And then Mummy bring the wheelbarrow to you. We'll muck out together. Hello, everybody. A little update from me. 2 seconds while under the gate because it's going to make the worst noise in the world. We'll mute that for you guys. Sadly, can't mute it for myself. So, I've done everything but muck out, but I haven't mucked out, and I'm going to go and get Truly and muck both ponies out with them in the stable. Reason being is it's 4:45 and currently it's not raining. However, I would rather not get wet today if I can help it. So actually, I feel like she's better to come in 15 minutes early and avoid getting wet, even though she herself will be quite wet because she's been outside all day, bless her. Be clever and avoid the rain, and then at least everything's in and done, and once I've mucked out, if it's still not raining, I can ride. If it is raining, I'm going to give him a really good groom, which I'm going to do anyway. But yeah, that's the plan. She's been calling to come in. Princess! Oh, look at the girls, they've obviously spotted a rabbit. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'd really like to ride this evening, and also I was thinking with these fleeces, how fantastic for riding in, because if you get hot, you can unzip them the whole way down. And they haven't got a hood, so you're not going to feel claustrophobic at the back, because I hate feeling claustrophobic in riding jackets, like big coats in the winter. And also I hate having anything like at the back of my neck that again just feels... Oh, Maggie, have you got electrocuted? Maggie! I just heard a doggy cry. Maggie definitely got electrocuted. It's good to know the electric's working. So truly, when you eat the electric, how and why, if it makes the doggy cry, can you manage that? I have decided that I have incredibly odd horses. Beautiful horses, lovely horses, wouldn't change them for the world, but very odd. I'll leave you guys up here while I go and grab the princess that's desperate to come in. She's been calling my name. Can you guys see if we're there? I feel like you can. So depending on what time we actually do get finished today, I may even give her a little lunch, because I do feel like education can kind of start now with her. So in a couple of months' time she'll be 3, and at some point next year she will be sent off for breaking. So I feel like a little bit of lunging and learning to do all these little bits and pieces will be really good for her, truly. I've got her in a natural horsemanship halter at the moment as well, just because it's so nice when they're nice, but it's like a subtle telling off when they're a bit rude or bargy. And the thing with Truly is she's not spooky, she's not sharp, she's overly confident and more of a thug type figure, if that makes sense. Like she would just walk through you just because, not because she's being intentional about it, just because why would you bother looking when you can just walk straight through mummy? Oh, we're very dark. And you can just walk straight through mummy and you know, mummy will still be there afterwards. Oh, we're very dark, everybody. There we go, we're back. It's so weird how dark that just went. Having this little natural horsemanship halter, because it is slippery, it's just giving everybody a little bit more support. Yeah, princess, you look so smart in your new rag. A super smart new rug for a super smart princess pony. We're very blurry. What's going on with the camera today? I don't know. Well, everybody, here he is. He's all ready to get tacked up. Are you ready for some up downs, darling? You are. Nice new head collar. That's a smart head collar. No one else has got a smart head collar like that one, Dingo Bear. No. Okay. Tack up and go time. And we're on. Look how gorgeous everything is. Everything's so orange now. A bit puddly. You want to do the puddle or not? You're not going to like that. You don't like being splashed. I have to avoid that. He's such a good boy. I've literally, when I just say, just hopped on. Oh, I just love this pony so much. But anyway, we are going to do a low-key training session today. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad now, so I'm hoping it's not going to tip it down. There was just some thunder, but hopefully we outride the thunder. But I still got my fleece on. I mean, it is now covered in hay and looking less pristine than earlier, but it is to wear these things. He's being brave. He's taking himself around here. Oh, now he's realised he's stuck. Oh, Dingo. He won't even wee in the field to avoid... Oh, here comes Zoomies. He won't even wee in the field to avoid splashing himself. Bless him. I will follow the leaders, though. It is starting to rain, though, guys, which is less fun. But my little doggos follow us around the whole way. It is so cute. You good girlie, Maggie Mill. You doing following mummy round? Ew. Well, guys, we're just going for our first little lunge, potentially. Just check that we're all okay, but we're going for like a little walk around on the lunge line. Yeah. No lunge reps, I doubt I'm going to need one. But we're just going to have a little bit of a walk around on the lunge. What are we doing, True? I don't really know what we're doing, to be perfectly honest. What's over there? Yeah. Look at Kelly. Yeah. She says I am a good girl. I am. It's all so new. I don't even know if we've ever walked past it in a puddle before. Should we go and have a look at the puddle? There's a tree that's fallen in the bush. What are we going to think about trees and bushes? I've just seen the tree in the bush. Well, we're not going to stay there. And then over here, yeah, there's a puddle. See if you make a worker. What are you going to think of the puddle? Do you want to play in the puddle? What do you reckon of puddles? Want to play in the puddle? Beep, beep. Good girlie. Now you've got to go out. Go out in your circle. Yeah. Head up. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It is bright and early on a Friday morning. It's quite chilly, but not too chilly outside, and I've got a lovely jumper on that I actually brought back with me from America. It's from Enquiries, so if you're in America, they have these beautiful jumpers. I brought a couple of colours back because they're so soft and so cozy. I hate food shopping, but I am off food shopping, and I think I said to you guys yesterday about romanticising the small and mundane, unexciting parts of our day, and that's something that I'm going to do. So I've got the whole no makeup on. I'm trying out the new MAC foundation. I've got a pot sample of it actually. Loving it. I haven't set it with any powder just so we can kind of see how it wears throughout the day. Greasy hair, so I have slicked that back with some mousse. And I feel like I look kind of cute. I've got the Ana Luisa jewellery on, so I've got the heart necklace on today, which I love. And they're my favourite earrings that I've been wearing. They're enough every day for the last 2 years from Ana Luisa. Food shop wise, we're doing Marks and Spencer's and Asda because they're on the same kind of complex, and there's some bits that I want to get from M&S and there's some bits that I want to get from Asda. Personally, I feel like M&S value for money and quality, especially on some items, so good. They do like 3 for £9 on their ready meals, which as a single person, a busy person, sometimes a ready meal is all I have time for in the evening. But the M&S ones are actually really good. They're not just like a rubbishy sort of, you know, ready meal served up with some broccoli and some veg. Like, they are actually genuinely delicious. Chicken arrabbiata. That's my favourite. So I need to stock the freezer with some of those. But for me, there is nothing worse than the food shop. I hate it, to the point that I hardly ever do a food shop. I run into Tesco Express covered in hay after the horses, and that is my food shop. You know, I'll grab things for the day, I'll grab things for the moment, and it's my girly time in the next few days, and I feel like I'm just gonna really appreciate the fact that I've got some bits in the cupboards and in the fridge from today. I also do need to get some bits and pieces for girls' night tomorrow as well, so yeah, come with me and we can do like a little shop with me segment of this video. God, it's very bright, but we are here, so let's go shopping. Well guys, M&S is done, and I got my pumpkin, and also the new M&S doggies have one called Maggie, and obviously I've got a Jack Russell called Maggie. She's going to be lazy and drive to Asda, which isn't far, but I'm going to have a lot of stuff with me, as I need to do like a bit of a kind of more bulk, heavier sort of buy when I'm in Asda. I did also treat myself to my first ever yum nut from M&S. Yes, I bought the fleece, and the reason I bought the fleece was many reasons why, because I obviously really liked it, and it looks super cozy, but imagine on like a, as I said yesterday, like a super crisp cold morning. Link it down below for you guys as well if it's still in stock online. But a crisp cold morning at the yard or an evening. Obviously fireworks night's coming up soon. Not that I'm going to be putting fireworks off at the yard, but like little sparklers and stuff at the horses in the evening might be quite cute. So I don't know, I just got autumn winter vibes from it, and just, I don't know, outdoorsy. I loved it, so I bought it. Well, I'm out of Asda, and actually, to be fair, a really good shop. I bought these, which have now fallen on the floor, bear with me. Loads of instant coffee. So we've got an Aero one, a golden honeycomb mocha Aero instant coffee. These at the yard are amazing because when I don't take milk up and therefore can't have tea, I can have super instant yummy coffees. They're not like the most amazing coffee in the world, but they hit the spot when the spot needs hitting, you know. Toffee nut latte. We've got a Starbucks cinnamon dolce latte, definitely very festive and seasonal, and a dessert edition chocolate caramel brownie mocha one too, which is fabulous. So that's my new yard coffees. I've still got some more Airwick plugins. I love these in the house, but this one is pumpkin spice, but this one's pumpkin spice and all things nice, so how could I possibly leave that? And as a vanilla girly, I also got the white cocoa and vanilla macaron, or macaroon. Got puff pastry and short crust pastry for tomorrow's puddings, and other bits and pieces for the cats and the dogs and whatever. I didn't really buy anything food-wise, which, this is what I mean, I hate food shopping. I have to do like online food shopping if I'm actually going to think about what I want, of which when I'm shopping I never can think about what I want, hence why I'm a really bad shopper. I actually really haven't bought anything like edible, other than I did buy some ready meals in M&S, so at least that's some dinners. But anybody else just have this like major kind of brain shutdown when you go shopping? I'm not hungry when I go shopping, and if I am hungry, I just buy snacks as opposed to actual food. I think half the problem is being on my own. I feel like when I was living with a partner this time last year, it was so different because A, you're either shopping together or men have to eat. Like it's not just girl dinner, you know, you actually end up buying food, not food, you know? So that is the difference, I think, when you're living with someone to when you're alone. Also, when you're alone, there's like nothing to eat because everything's meant for two people. So there's either wastage or you've got to have the same thing the day after, which is just never as fun, you know? So we are girl dinnering for the foreseeable future. Which is wonderful. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my yum nut. Let me show you my yum nut actually. Delish. I got the birthday cake one as opposed to the billionaire one. It's kind of like, which one do I go for? But I don't like dark chocolate, and it said dark chocolate on the billionaire one, so we've gone birthday cake. Do we do a taste test? I feel like it's not going to be an attractive taste test though. Oh my god, that's so good. Worth every calorie. Good afternoon everybody. I promise this video is not all going to be in my car, but I'm in my new fleece and look how cozy it is. Oh my goodness, this was the best £50 I have ever spent. But what I'm kind of thinking is the amount of money that we spend on equestrian clothing and things like that. You know, £50 for a jumper for a jacket that we can wear time and time again and feel warm and cozy, and also feel like American aesthetic. I don't know, I justified it. I've justified it in my own head, and I'm going to be living in this autumn winter at the horses. But it is time now to go and do the horses, and I'm actually going to enjoy one of my new coffees in the field with Ringo when we get there, and then do the mucking out.
I used to think I'm the problem, that I was way too sensitive, reacting way too much, until I realized we were different types, carrying a different triggers, scaring us to death. Oh, someday we will collide someplace where we can hide our space. Forget the world outside just for a while. Some way we will be fine, safe place, just you and I, always. I will wait for us to collide. Till I realized that I had needs you didn't meet. But that's all days. Now that we see each other, can we slow down, start over? Come closer. Oh, someday we will collide someplace where we can hide our space. Forget the world outside.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not only have the heavens opened, they have, we all nearly drowned, didn't we? It was so rainy. So rainy. Now, very typically today, I emptied out the back of my car, and I emptied all the back of my car out of all my waterproofs. Hence why we took the teddy fleecy thingy off. You're very weird. And hence why I'm just in a single layer in the absolute. I've actually not seen rain like that in a very long time. Very wet and very miserable because you got so soggy. Oh, nice and dry under there though. You being strange? What are you doing? You're going to hit your head on the wall again? Probably. You've still got lovely dapples for a winter coat that's coming through. Look at this. I'm so impressed. Even her bottom's all dapply. Okay, we're going to eat brick. Is that you telling me that you want your hairnet right here, right now? Isn't it, princess girly? Should we get you in? Oh, and she's tired. Very weird yawn, baby. Very weird yawn. Come on then, let's put you in.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon.
Hi guys, welcome to my dressing room. It's girls' night and you've more than likely seen a little time lapse of me setting up the table and also baking a pumpkin pie. I still have one more thing to bake, but I kind of want them to be mildly warm when the girls arrive, so we're going to do that once I've gotten ready. I thought we could do like a teeny tiny mini get ready together. So at the moment we have no makeup on and the makeup that I'm going to be doing is like a no makeup, but it's like my go-to everyday no makeup. It's super quick and simple, so I thought we could do it together because why not? So rather than redo my skincare because it is still on from this morning, I'm just going to spritz my face with a hydrating setting spray. If I was going on a night out, of course I'd re-moisturise and I'd do whatever, but I'm literally just staying at home tonight and it's just me and my friend. For my base, we're using my favourite product on the whole entire planet. This is the Clarins Skin Illusion and it is literally insane. It's like liquid gold. I've seen they've got a new one out, but I haven't tried that yet, so oh my god, I just put way too much on my skin. You need like half this amount. Really not what I wanted to do. I didn't think the pipette was that full. I'm using my It Cosmetics brush to blend this in, but I haven't tried the new one yet, so I can't comment on that. But this it just blends like butter. I've just put so much on my skin, I actually feel like I need to take some of this off. I do not need this amount of product. And I'm just pressing it in with the damp beauty blender just to get rid of any brush lines. And doing this, it also adds some extra hydration to the face, obviously with the damp beauty blender, and it just shears the product out and just makes it look that little bit more natural too. Concealer, I'm just using the Hourglass one. Just a little bit because, as I say, we are going natural this evening and I'm not actually going to blend this out just yet. Next up I choose a cream bronzer and I think this evening we're going to go for some Chanel because why not? I can't find the brush I want, so we're using the same brush we did our foundation with, which is the It Cosmetics one, and looking for a brush for 10 minutes is not what I planned on doing. So the Chanel bronzer, in my opinion, is one of the best cream bronzers on the market. I mean, it blends in beautifully, but it blends in like a cream and it kind of almost sets like a powder. You don't need to set it on top. And it has like a beautiful matte, I say matte, like a velvet finish, I would say. But it just blends in beautifully and you don't actually need any like skin tints or foundations on to use it either. It's spenny, but I've had this for like 5 years now. And as we can see, there's so much product left in it and I use it all the time. It's just beautiful. And then we're going to do a little bit of cream blush, of which we're using my favourite from NARS, which is in Dolce Vita. It's a really beautiful autumnal shade and it looks terrifying on the skin right now. I understand that entirely because when you come to blend this in, it disappears like magic, but just leaving the sheerest, most beautiful glow to the skin. It's just stunning. And the reason I leave my concealer till last is now I can blend my concealer in without having like a concealer line then a blusher line. It kind of blends into the blusher and then with whatever's remaining on the blusher brush you can then go in over the top and again just blend it all in really seamlessly and naturally. Beauty blender and just blending out this concealer. Also, the longer you leave your concealer, the less you actually need to use because it ends up being a lot higher coverage if it's been kind of left to sit there for a second or two. Now going back in with the blusher brush, just with the excess product. And to set, I just use the Huda Beauty powder. This is in the shade Sugar Cookie. But a cheap powder puff because they are the best ones. And I just put a little bit in this inner corner and nowhere else. The only powder I use under my eyes. I don't put it anywhere up here because I find it creases. And then when I smile, it gives me more lines than what I've actually got over there because it kind of cracks into the lines as I smile. Does that make sense? And then they kind of stay there when I'm not there. Whereas actually when I'm not smiling I don't have any lines around my face, but when I do smile I do. Does that make sense? But if there's no powder there then there's nothing to kind of set into anything and then make them stay. If you've got a good enough concealer, nothing should crease over here. However, using the powder puff a second ago, I do just use it in here, mainly as well because it takes away that like line of the, like, you know, like the sleepy bag line. It takes that away. I just brush away any excess product, but kind of bringing it down the nose rather than taking it up there just to get rid of any excess. Basically the skin done, but sometimes I do just add the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. Here I've got a fluffy brush, take all the colours and then just touch it on my cheekbones. just for a bit of something something and a little bit up there as well. However, Charlotte Tilbury, the best. It's spenny, but it's worth it. Going in for brows, I'm just going to use the Refi pencil. And I've been doing the same brow routine for years and years now. Basically, I underline my brow with a thin pencil or a brow pomade, whatever I'm using, and trace like the underline, as we can see. I find an angled brush and I push all the product up through the brow to basically make that line disappear. Still gives the shape of where the line was, if that makes sense. Fluffy brush without any product on it. Again, just to brush everything through and make sure that I'm happy with it. The fluffy brush is leaving my eyebrows. I'm going to be putting the eyebrow gel on, so that's where they're going to be staying. So the Refi gel, or wax even. I've got loads on my forehead. Brush me brows up. Ta-da! Now my favourite thing for eyeshadow on the go under a super quick eyeshadow look is using eyeshadow stick. This one's from Hourglass and it's in the colour Equinox. And I just run it over my lid. To brighten up my inner corners, I'm just going to be using this one from Rare Beauty, and this is in the colour Wellbeing. And this is like a champagne-y rose gold, sort of bright highlighting colour. You can take your finger, or if you've got like a small brush to hand, just play about with it and just make sure that it's exactly where you want it. It literally takes seconds. Eyeshadow complete. To add eyeliner, if you wanted to tightline your eyes, whichever, obviously now is the time to do so. But today I'm just going to add some mascara, and this one is the Swede mascara, which is insane. Also, my loungewear set today is from Hollister, and it was in my last video in a little haul I did. But I can try and put the links this way through if they're still in stock. Best lip liner in the whole entire world is the Made by Mitchell one. This is in Honeysuckle. Hate the aesthetic of the neon green, but love the product inside, and I get these just from TikTok Shop. It is so creamy and blendable. Then for lips, we're using Pitch Perfect Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. For a little bit of nude. And because we're staying at home and not going out, we're not going to be using the Dior lip oil. We are going to be using, when I can find, using the Clarins, which is so much more hydrating and like a really nice everyday wear, whereas the Dior is so much more kind of going out. It's glossier, it's shinier, and it lasts a hell of a lot longer. I find with this it definitely hydrates and like protects my lips a lot better. Cares for my lips. It does add a really pretty sheen to the lips. And now to sort the barness out. I think we're just going to brush. Perfume of choice this evening, what do we fancy? I think I'm actually going to go Molten Brown. This is the Mesmerising Eau de Cord and Gold. Honestly smells beautiful. I've got the shower products of this as well and they are insane. So good. It's like a unisex fragrance. At this time of year I love nothing more than like warm, spicy unisex sort of fragrances. And I'm actually going to mix it with this Louis Vuitton dupe, which I get on Amazon, which I will leave linked in the description box down below. This is the dupe for the Ombre Nomads. Insane, and it smells absolutely exact and lasts near enough just as long. And just like that, I smell very sexy. They look amazing. Delish, 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 delish. Using on all the other girls, everybody. We've got our paint brushes, we've got all of our paints. That's my pumpkin. Everyone else is also bringing a little pumpkin. And we're doing pumpkin painting, and everybody is bringing a course.
Take me to the ruins.
Good stuff.
Baby ferns and curling.
It's not going to work out. This came off in the group chat and everybody disapproved.
Be to me a mother, both hands on the wheel. Show me faded color, fields of chamomile. All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it all at once, I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision or a tether. Take me to
Oh, I dumped the tablet. You just held it. Yeah.
read to me a poem, sing to you a song, drunk in my devotion, laid out on your chest, student of abandon.
Yeah, yeah. Don't care about Katie. Like breath, deep breath.
Listen, I just dumped a boy.
You could call it a vision or tether. All at once I can see it put back together. You could call it a vision or tether.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget all of the beautiful links to all of the beautiful jewellery pieces that I have shown you guys in this video from Ana Luisa will be in the description box down below. Just to be transparent as well, those links will be affiliate links, but everything featured in this video will be down below, and as I said at the beginning of this video, I cannot recommend them enough. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.